Embodied Christian practices. So my name is Mark Walsh. I'm an embodiment teacher, highly influenced by, take a moment, stop and pause, hear the bell. Yeah, time is passing, we're all mortal. Beautifully timed, didn't mean for that to happen. So this is a video on Christian embodied practices. What might that look like? What might that look like? Obviously, a lot of my influence is Buddhism. However, my mum was actually a contemplative nun for 7 years. I was raised in a kind of what you call a liberal contemplative Catholic tradition. So I have some grounding in this. I'm not just completely making this up. Obviously, silent prayer, silent listening. This is, I'm using beads as kind of mantra type meditation. This is one spiritual practice. I've got another video on that. Specifically, let's look at the embodied practices, though, of Christianity. So prayer, this action is very universal. The coming together. There's a reason we pray like this and not like this. So this action of drawing into oneself, very, very beautiful. You'll see that in Thailand and Buddhist traditions as well. There's something universal, bringing the left side and the right side together, two sides of the brain. There's all sorts of symbolism for what that means. The hands connected to the heart somatically. The heart, let's go with that. So maybe you've seen these kind of Catholic, like shining heart things going on. They're kind of, sometimes they're like kind of cheesy looking, but cool, the sacred heart, they call it. And they're often shining. So that is a beautiful visualization. I just coming alive actually doing it right now. That's a beautiful visualization, a way of this somatic reaching. Paul Linden, who's actually Jewish, talks about shining up. Do another video on Judaism, loads of cool shit in there. So this shining heart practice is like what makes your heart smile, like that inner shine, the question or the visualization to do that. So what about getting down on your knees? So this is very hard for a lot of people to get down on your knees. Why? To surrender. There's full versions where you really supplicate as well. They're part of Tibetan Buddhism. I think there's something in that. There's really something in the humility for someone like me who's prone to arrogance. A lot of kind of Western spiritual practice, which is like modern. You're awesome. You can do what you do. It's all within you. Yes, that's true. But to put oneself on one knees is this very definite, beautiful practice. Try it. I know this is used a lot in 12-step. It's a lot, even if you're not religious. 12-step is like Alcoholics Anonymous, addiction recovery. Even if you're not religious, get on your knees. We need to overcome the arrogance that exists for people like me. So what else have we got? Cross, of course. What I like about this is it joins up parts of my body. I tend to think of it 3D as well. So it's like heaven, earth, upper and lower chakras. This is about space, like taking space, social space, but then combined with this, the out and the in, left and right, yin and yang, masculine, feminine, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then I also tend to think of the depth, so forward, the future, the past, the forwards, the back, beautiful spiritual practices. You'll see sort of some, so that side of the cross, I think is beautiful. I tend to do it like up, down, left, right, forwards, back. I find that as a beautiful balancing somatic practice. There's the hardcore kind of Christian somatic practices. You'll see like people whipping themselves and Passion of Christ. I'll do another video on the Passion of Christ, so you can explore that slightly separately. So there we have it, some Christian embodied somatic practices.